Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and we have the best video on the channel today. So I hope all you guys who watch this video take away some value with it, and more importantly, make some money just from watching this video. Now we are down a little bit. We peaked on June 30th. You can see 55K. We're down a little bit now, but we're still up. In the last 3 months, we're up 20%, and in the last year, we're up 74%. The account always goes through peaks and valleys for as long as I can personally remember. So if you see a little bit of a dip in your account, don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Just lean into the dip. Buy the dip slowly but surely, and you'll actually come out to the promised land on the other side. But let's talk about options in this video. We're going to go over a few different stocks to talk about. We're going to go over expiration dates, strike prices. So stay around for the full video so you don't miss any money-making moves. And I've been posting about some of these on my close friends already. So if you follow my close friends list, you kind of already know what's going on. I also put a lot of directions in my close friends list. So for example, I'll put, it's not ready to buy yet. Wait till the stock price gets a little bit closer to X, Y, and Z to buy the option. So right now, GE is flirting with the support right at $12 and around $12.70. Here, I'll just pull up my close friends list. Actually, here you'll actually see August 13th, 13.5 call, or the $13 call. It's only $58 or $39. So these are very cheap options. The 13.5 call is $39. And the $13 call is only $58. What I said was could be a good time to take one of these GE option calls. $13 call, 13.5 call for August 13th. 13 calls a lot better in my opinion. I went on to say I think that it looks like GE is right back at the support line that we like. If GE goes below 12.6, it could be a good idea to dump the option for a stop loss at that price. This is only a $58 option. So I know you guys like the options around this price point. If GE goes below 12.6 or 12.5 per share at the support, there's a good chance that it can fall even lower. This is a short-term option trade. Remember, there's always a lot more risk when trading options. But that support line is pretty strong for GE. That's where we made some money. Last time we bought it around 12.8, and then it flew up to like $14 per share. And currently on this GE call, we are up 11% on the day already. So you would click August 13th and you would be looking at the 13 call or 13.5 call. You can see they're a little bit higher now. The prices, they're up like 6 or 7%. So GE is the first one on the list for that reason. Now the next option that we're going to talk about is Wish, W-I-S-H. And if you want more options, by the way, feel free to join my close friends list. Reach out to me and join it because I post about 1 to 2 options per week on my close friends list. And these YouTube videos, I only do option YouTube videos like once per month. So you're definitely missing out on a lot of options that we're taking out consistently on the close friends list if you're not on there already. So Wish is down 7%. I think they're at a good price point to consider taking out an option. They can go as low as $10. Here's actually what I said about Wish. So I have August 20th circle. Also, I'm considering strongly this option for call for Wish. This one's more risky in my opinion. They can definitely push down a little bit more to $10 to $11 per share, which now they're at $11 per share. $10 would be a little bit more attractive. So if you're a little bit more patient, you could probably get a better deal. That would be the best price to pick up some of these call option contracts. I'm leaning toward the August 20th, $14 call for Wish. You can see how much detail I put in the close friends list, even saying they can push down a little bit closer to $10 to $11 per share. So if you're a little bit more patient, you can pick up a better deal. As you can see, now that they have pushed closer to $10 to $11, it would be more attractive to take out that August 20th option. And now you can actually see that these option contracts are 30% off. So now is probably a good time to start looking into something like a Wish option. Now, this one is a lot more risky. It can even go as low as $8 per share or $8.50. So you definitely have to have a stop loss on, and you definitely have to have a high risk, high tolerance for risk if you are going to be taking out the Wish contract. Now let's talk about CRSR Corsair Gaming. This one's a little bit more comfortable. It's not as risky in my opinion because they've been following this support for such a long time. Since March 5th, I doubt they're going to break below $30 per share. The closer you can buy to $30 a share on these options, the better you're going to be off. So you'd be looking at August 20th or November 19th, and I really like this 32.5 call. It's $228 for August 20th. Or this November 19th call, it's the $35 call. It's $365. So I think both of those have potential to make some money, especially if Corsair Gaming goes as low as $30 per share or even 30.7. It's going to be a lot more attractive to take out Corsair Gaming at that level because it'll be at a really hard support at that point. And even if it goes up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%, you're going to be making a lot of money in a short amount of time with that option trade. All right, so now we have Clove pulled up, and this is a very risky option trade, so you have to have a lot of tolerance to risk if you're going to be doing this one, but it can be good. It's down 26% on the week, and if you pull out to the 3-month supports here, you can kind of see they're right around that $9, $8 mark. So if you can get in closer to $8 or $7, you're going to increase your likelihood on getting a better deal. But if we scroll out to the year chart, you can see there's some hard supports right at $9 and $10, which they recently broke, which is not a good thing, implying that it can go back down to some of these other ones like $8 or 9.5. So if it goes below $9 into like the 8.7, I think it's going to be a lot better time to trade these options. But what I would do is click August 13th, and I would probably look around this 10.5 call. It's only $117 for a contract, so it's very cheap, very affordable. I wanted to talk about a lot of different contracts that are super affordable for you guys, so we're not breaking the bank on all of these. Now, with that being said, this is actually a pretty good option contract. I think the risk is definitely higher on this one, probably one of the more risky ones that we talked about on this video, but it's only $117. The contract's down 19% today. They're at a pretty hard support, and even if Clove flies back up to like $11 or $12 per share, you can potentially make like 100% gain on your option contract. So that's why this one is pretty attractive, because it does have a lot of upside potential, but the risk is very high with something like this option contract. All right, and the last one we'll talk about is going to be BABA Alibaba. I think they're at a great support. And by the way, all these ones, if you don't want to trade options and the risk is too much, these are all great swing trades also. So typically option calls and swing trades have the same momentum because you're trying to time that short-term movements. So here you can actually see Alibaba has a hard support right around $206. It has been going downward very consistently, okay? So this one definitely is a little bit more risky also, especially with the Chinese stocks under fire right now. I'm sure you guys have heard about that. That's why a lot of the China stocks are dropping a little bit. But with that being said, if you have a little bit more tolerance to risk, if you want to spend a couple $1,000s, this is going to be the option for you. This is going to be a larger option. You'd be looking at either the December 17th or the January 21. I really like the 210 call or the 215 call. Now, this option is around $1,600 to $1,800. So, yes, you do have to have a little bit more of a budget, and you have to be a little bit more of an experienced option trader to know what you're doing. And by the way, I would be setting all stop losses on all these around 40%. I usually don't let it go to like a 50 or 60% loss. I usually sell before that, because once you get into 50%, 60% territory, it's very hard to recoup your investment at that point. It's a lot easier to recoup like a 30% loss, 20% loss. So that's typically where I like to set my stop losses, is around 50 to 40%. Okay, so if we set a 40% stop loss on this one, we would be getting at least back $1,000, and you're really only risking $600 with that. So it's a little bit more comfortable when you look at it like that and you set your stop losses. This is a good longer term option because, yeah, Baba's under fire right now, and it has been going down consistently over the last 6 months, needless to say. But I think in the next 6 months, they're going to be turning around a little bit. They're going to be going up. So that's why I picked that longer term option around December or 2022 January for Baba, because I think they have some long-term growth ahead of them in the next 3 to 6 months they can easily be making some of their gains back. If you want to wait a little bit longer until, you know, BABA possibly goes down to like 180, 170, that's not out of the question. It can definitely happen. In my personal opinion, I don't think it will, but the closer you get to those price range, $180 or $200 per share, the better deal you're going to be getting on the contracts. So with options trading, it always pays to be patient, okay? Don't rush options. Don't try to get into too many options. Just play it nice and easy. It should just be a supplement to your income. You know, it shouldn't be your main stock trading style. For me, it's about 20% of my profits come from option trading. Also extremely risky, so you don't want to rely too much of your money or put too much of your portfolio diversity into trading stocks, because that's an easy way to lose quick money very quickly. Also, a good cheat code is if when the stock market is rallying and it's really going up and everyone's making money, that's the best time to run call options. And when the stock market is crashing hard and everyone's losing money, that's the best time to run put options. Right now, it's kind of consolidating, so it's going up a little bit, going down a little bit, going up a little bit, down a little bit. It's harder to run options then because you don't know really which way the market's going to be moving. But when everything's green and all stocks are going up for like a couple days, that's easier to predict the movements of the market. That's when I like to run more options and I'm more confident in my options. And when the markets are crashing and it's going down for day after day after day, it's easier to predict a red day and do something like a put option at that point. Also, I have an option trading program. So if you want to become a master option trader, you don't really know what you're doing, you're picking random strike prices, expiration dates, I have a method behind my madness too. So make sure you reach out to me. I'm doing $100 off my option trading course, and it's 18 videos long, and every single one of them is about option, and it's teaching you guys my secrets so you can actually see exactly what I look for, why I'm looking for it, and you can learn options yourself so you don't have to rely on everything I'm saying. You can go out and use my techniques and find your own options. And there's a lot of technique behind option trading. If you're a beginner and you don't really know what you're doing, you're probably losing a lot of money on easy mistakes. And if you take an option trading course to bring your skills to the next level, that would easily pay for the option trading course just from the mistakes that you're making currently. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube for these full-length videos. Share this with a friend and smash the like button if you want to see more option trading videos. All right, guys. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.